Yeah, okay, yeah, it sounds good now. I tried to record this on before and it was echoing for some reason, but now it sounds great. Okay, and oh my gosh, this stupid Residence Hall GroupMe is going crazy. I don't care, guys. I really don't. Okay, so, this is my first official vlog video, so welcome. Two things I need to mention before I get started is that, first of all, the screen probably looks a little bit grainy. I can see it just from where I'm sitting. That is because I am not using webcam to record this. I'm using QuickTime Movie Maker. And the reason for that is I don't own a webcam per mom's rules for starting YouTube. I think I've already mentioned one of them was, I cannot show my face. I'm flagrantly violating that right now, but I can't just go out and buy a webcam because she monitors my debit card account. And even if I could buy one without using my card, I don't trust her to not scour my room at some point and find it. So, yeah, not going to be getting a webcam until I move out. The other thing I need to say is that I promised you guys a video yesterday, and there wasn't one. And the reason for that is, despite it being a Thursday and me having no classes, I actually did not, I had a lot I needed to get done, but I also didn't do a great job managing my time, so I did not have time to sit down and record an hour-long episode of Harry Potter. So that's just going to go up this weekend. And then, if you've watched the gigantic unboxing video with Marshall and Mitch in it already, then I also said that would be going up Thursday, and it went up early this morning. And the reason for that is because it was taking a really long time to upload and process last night. So I opened up a new tab, I went back to browsing, and then I went to bed without hitting the publish button. So I fixed that this morning, but you didn't get a video yesterday, and I'm sorry for that. Anyway, so moving my cursor, it's right in the middle. It was right in the middle of my screen. Anyway, what I'm going to do in this video is to just talk a little bit about, how I got into Pokemon and show off some of the Pokemon merchandise I have that isn't the games or the cards. Actually, all those cards went to Marshall, so I don't actually have any. I just got the codes. And so the first time I got into Pokemon, I was 8 years old. It was 2004, Ruby and Sapphire had just come out. I had a friend who lived 2 houses up the street from me who, I'm not even sure if he had either of the games, but he had a full Ruby and Sapphire player's guide. Complete breakdowns of every Pokemon in the game, full-page posters for Team Aqua and Team Magma, with the male grunt sprite and the female grunt sprite and the corresponding legendary in the background. And I knew a little bit about Pokemon. I knew about Team Rocket. I knew my Ash's starter was a Pikachu instead of one of the standard Kanto starters. I knew a little bit about Pokemon. There was a lot I didn't realize. I didn't realize Team Rocket was this big organization. I thought it was just Jesse James and Meowth. I don't know where I got that from. I don't know where I got a lot of things I thought about Pokemon when I was younger. I thought Rayquaza was an electric type when I was younger. So, I don't know where I got that. But anyway, this guy had this huge player's guide, and he brought it over one day, because we were, pretty close. Unlike a lot of kids I knew growing up, I was about 10 or 12 before I realized that girls and boys are different. So, I was having guys over to play all the time, and Mom didn't see anything wrong with that. We were 8. So he brought it over one day, and I was just absolutely enraptured. This idea of these animals that you can catch and battle with was just so cool. And like I said, I didn't know a ton. I don't even think I knew there were games at the time. All I knew was stuff I had heard about the anime and stuff. Because I did have friends who played at school and stuff. I had friends who collected Pokemon cards and stuff, but I had never really been interested in it before. And I was just so into it for a while. And you see, I wasn't into the card game. I wasn't into the video games. I was into what I called the Pokemon game, where I would pretend I was a trainer in the backyard and have, like, imaginary Pokemon. I had an imaginary Skitty, which used to be my favorite Pokemon, and I had, a few others. I had a Sableye. I remember that because I actually really like Sableye's design. And I didn't know any of the moves because I had never played the games. I didn't know any of the moves, so, you would have laughed. You would have laughed so hard. And, I would monologue to Mom about what junior Pokemon trainers have to deal with. And I guess either Mom didn't understand what Pokemon was, or she thought the obsession was getting unhealthy, because screen's going dark there. She basically said, I don't want you doing this anymore. And I think she did say something once about it being violent, and I tried to explain that, nobody ever dies. But, she wasn't hearing anything about it because my mom is like that. And so for a while, I tried to ignore Pokemon pretty much. And then when I was 11, there was a whole bunch of games that came out. First, it was Pokemon Troze. And, I saw an ad for it on TV, and I said, Dad, get me that game. And he got me that game because, well, I had just gotten a Nintendo DS for Christmas, I think. So I said, Dad, get me that game, and he got me that game. And then the same thing happened with Pokemon Ranger, same with Pokemon Ranger 2, and with Pokemon Diamond. And so I had a whole bunch of Pokemon games, and I've already told you how badly I sucked at Diamond. That was the point of my original playthrough, was my first full LP on this channel, which going through Diamond and not sucking. And so then around the time I was 12 or 13, I started to lose interest again. So I stopped using my DS, I stopped playing my games. My little stepsister actually picked it up and started playing my Nintendogs game, which I never enjoyed very much. And for a while, the DS was more hers than mine. And then Dad moved, and he sold it, along with my games. So I didn't get into Pokemon again until after I started college. The first LP I ever watched was Steven Plays Pokemon Leaf Green. I think you guys have heard me mention Steven Plays before on the channel. It was the first LP I ever watched, and probably one of my favorites to this day. Well, I can't really say to this day because it was only about a year ago. But I watched that, and then I found some competitive stuff online, and for the longest time I was really confused because I'd never played X and Y. I never watched, really, X and Y. I didn't understand what Mega Evolution was, really. I would see, these transformations, and I thought, whoa, can every Pokemon do that now? And, of course, the answer is no. But eventually, I bought a 3DS with my own money. Was it my own? It was my own money. And Mom got really mad because she thought I wasn't being responsible with my money. And she also just never really approved of me being a gamer at all. And then I bought I didn't buy X, I bought Y. And then I bought Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, which no one I know likes, actually. Nobody I know likes that game. And I bought Oros. I was late getting into the whole Oros hype thing, but once I got into it, I bought Alpha Sapphire. Actually, I bought Alpha Sapphire the same night I met Mitch. So that's interesting. And anyway, now I'm kind of obsessed. I'm back to being obsessed. And so now, what am I at? I'm at 9 minutes. Eek. So now to just introduce some of my Pokemon merchandise. I've got 2 posters, first of all. I've got the, I'll get back to those, actually. First, 2 things you'll probably be seeing again in my vlogs. Got my Amora plush named Borealis. Found her for like $10 at Target. She was my first. And then this is Pandora the Absol, who is permanently stuck in Mega Evolution. She had a freak accident. Yeah, she and her trainer were, well, maybe I should say we, because I am her trainer, were, you know, kicking butt, totally bodying somebody's team of psychic types. And, you know, I said, okay, let's pull out the Mega Evolution. And I slammed my hand down on my Mega Bracelet, and she Mega Evolved immediately after the stone broke. So, I don't know how that happened, but she's stuck this way now. And then we have, this was a gift from Mitch. He got it from Japan. See, Japanese on the tag there, and I probably shouldn't be showing that for copyright purpose sake. But yeah, this came from Japan. So, that's cool. And then I have my other Mega Absol, this little figurine here. This also was a gift from Mitch and also came from Japan. He got this, and he also got a Mega Gardevoir when he got this from my roommate Caroline. Gardevoir is her favorite Pokemon. And I told him to do that because I had kind of, I mean, I don't know if I was right about this because I'm not very good at reading people. But I had perceived, we were at a Smash tournament on campus, and I perceived that she did not like him very much. So I said, look, I don't want my roommate and my boyfriend constantly at odds, so get her the Mega Gardevoir as a peace offering. And he did, and she loves it. And then, here's something you probably remember. The newest addition to my collection, the Mega Ray figurine from the unboxing video. This thing is so cool. This thing was the reason I said get the Mega Rayquaza collection box, and that was just the tip of the iceberg, because then Marshall went a little crazy. And then the last thing I have is let's see if you can see that, my Oras Pokedex and Strategy Guide. Now, this actually was the result of a misunderstanding. Mitch found this, thought it was a competitive strategy guide rather than the in-game strategy guide that it actually is. And he said, oh, you know, I found a complete competitive strategy guide for Oras with all the stats and stuff. And I said, oh my gosh, you've got to get me that. And then he got it for me, and it turned out to be an in-game strategy guide, which doesn't really do me a whole lot of good. Because I don't need an in-game strategy guide. This thing is geared towards people who are playing their first Pokemon game. So I don't really need this, but it's cool to have all the Pokemon in one place. Because the last guide I had went to a used bookstore because I got tired of it. So, you know, it's got, just going to open to a random page here. It's got, you know, it's actually pretty good. It's got, this is Level Up moveset in the orange. This is TMs. This is Egg moves. This is BP moves, which is an Oris only thing. This is Move Tutor moves. And then you've got weaknesses and resistances, Pokedex description, evolution line. Where are the stats? Oh, stats are right here. They're given as basically, oh shoot! Am I still here? Okay, I'm still here. Hopefully I can cut that. They're given as kind of a rating from 1 to 10. Spheal here has 3 bars in HP and special attack and 2 in everything else. And that goes up to 10. If I can show this. Yeah, you see, Rampardos has 8 bars in attack. So, that's cool. Megas are in here too, by the way. It's a nice book to have, even if it's not what I thought it was. And then the other things I have, which I'm not going to be showing off, I have a Mega Diancie poster that Mitch also gave me. I don't know where that came from. I thought it came with his copy of Oras, but then I didn't get one when I got my Oras. So, I don't know. And then also I have a poster with every single Pokemon currently in existence, including Megas, that's over there on my wall and came with a strategy guide. I'm not going to show that to you because it would require getting up and moving my computer. and I don't want to do that, especially considering I just kind of went to a dark screen and had to sign back in. Actually, maybe I won't cut that. It's funny. Anyway, that's all for this video. You met my friends here. I probably sound like a crazy person calling these guys my friends, but I don't know. What's the point of having Pokemon plushes if they don't have sentimental value? Seriously. Anyway, that's all for this video. This is going up tonight. Double upload tomorrow. Special video intro to special video series on Sunday. I will see you back here tomorrow morning for I'm gonna do Showdown Battle or LP in the morning. Probably Showdown, honestly. I will see you guys then. Stay jazzy.